Hi, I'm Mab. Today I'm playing Ashaya, Soul of the Wild. Surprisingly, it's lands.
I'm Marco. This is Kenrith, and he's a sheep in wolf's clothing.
Oh my god.
I'm about it.
Yeah, that's good. All right, go for it, Ariel.
I'm Ariel. I'm playing the partner commanders Tana the Bloodsower and Akiri Lineslinger. My deck wins by equipping one of my commanders with a lot of cool equipments and killing people.
I'm Ken. I'm playing Kruphix. What once was a group hug deck that drew everybody lots of cards, now is just a control combo deck that still only wins by drawing everybody too many cards.
Truly, he has fallen to the dark side.
Go for it. Oh, I have a pregame action. So,
Ooh, game action.
here we go. Boop. Leyline of Anticipation.
I'll play a shiny forest and I'll pass.
I'm going to go ahead and play a Morphic Pool. So I'll tap the Morphic Pool, and I'll cast a Deathrite Shaman, and I'll pass.
I'll play Cinderglade tapped and pass the turn.
I will shock in a breeding pool, cast a Soul Ring.
Play a forest, and I will play a Farhaven Elf.
Ramp City.
I'm gonna go get a forest. I'm sure you're all very surprised.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know I am.
I'll pass.
I'm going to go ahead and play an Arid Mesa. I'm going to crack it,
Shocking.
and I'll shock in that Sacred Foundry. I'll go down to 37 and pass the turn.
I'll play Plains for turn, tap for 2, and play Talisman of Impulse and pass the turn.
I'm going to pass the turn.
I'm gonna tap 5. I'm gonna cast Ashaya. Ken's open, I'm gonna hit him. 1.
Ah! I take 2.
Hit you with a forest.
It hurt.
I'm going to play Command Tower for turn. I'll pass turn.
So untap, show me a land. Draw. It's not a land.
I don't understand what being mana screwed is like.
I'm just gonna tap for red-white and cast Akiri and pass the turn.
All right, on your instep, I'm going to float a colorless and cast 3 visits and go get a tropical island into play.
How many visits?
3. All right, I'm gonna play a Windswept Heath as my land for turn, and I'm gonna go ahead and crack it and get a forest and go to 35 and pass the turn.
I'm just gonna tap 8 mana and play a Liege of the Tangle. Who wants to take 8 commander damage?
I do not.
I also do not.
I'll take it, but don't hit me with the Leaves of the Tangle.
That sounds fair. I'm gonna swing at Marco with Ashaya. That will be it for my turn.
I'm going to shock in an Overgrown too. I will exile your Windswept Heath. I will tap out, and I'm going to play a Memory Jar. I'll pass the turn.
Land? It's not a land.
Oh no.
I'm gonna cast Open the Armory. I will search my library for a Sword of the Animist and put it into my hand. And that'll be my turn after that.
On your end step, I'm going to flash in Kruphix and bank 1 mana.
It begins.
It begins. Then I'm going to untap and I'm going to draw a card. Well, flash is a thing. I'll pass.
I'll draw a card. Oh, that's fun. Play a land for turn. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You may ask yourself, why is Map counting all of these big numbers? The answer is 4 reasons. I'm going to tap 5, 6, 7, and cast an Avenger of Zendikar.
Mab, what are you going to do if that Avenger resolves?
Swing at somebody with Liege of Tangle to make all of my plants 8/8s.
Now, is that somebody me?
Doesn't have to be.
My offer is simple. I will not counter your lovely Avenger if you swing at somebody else with that Liege of the Tangle.
That sounds fair.
This seems like a dangerous proposition. Ken, you know that Cyclonic Rift does not hit any of Mab's stuff because they're all
Sunder
lands?
does. So yeah, okay. Well, I pass priority on the good old Avenger.
I'm gonna make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plants. I'm gonna swing Liege of the Tangle at Ariel.
No blocks.
Ariel, would you like me to help you out here?
The answer is no.
I would like that very much, Ken. What will this favor cost me?
Just please don't, mess with me for a turn.
I will take that deal, Ken.
No.
Yeah, before
No,
combat
Ken.
damage.
No,
Yes?
Ken.
What?
Let it happen.
Marco
Let it
wants to
happen.
destroy all creatures.
I understand. I will do nothing.
Okay.
I take 8 and go to 32.
I'm going to make all of my non-basic lands 8/8s. All of these are 8/8s.
Cool.
I'll pass turn.
And I will cast Wrath of God.
Ooh.
Thank
that does
you.
seem good.
Thank you, Marco.
I'll pass after that.
I'll untap, and draw. It's not
Is it a
a land, but it's a type.
Yeah, go get 2.
I kind of want to get Mistveil Plains, but I think I'm going to get Temple Garden and Sacred Foundry. I'm actually going to shock in the Sacred Foundry, and I'm going to tap for 2 to cast Sword of the Animist, and 1 to cast Masterwork of Ingenuity as a copy of Sword of the Animist.
Nice. There's that ramp. There's that catching up.
And I will pass my turn after that.
I'm going to bank some mana on your end step. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go to 7 colorless, and then untap.
I'm afraid.
Draw. Okay, I'm going to try out a new card. We're gonna see how it works. And I'm going to cast Epiphany at the Drown Yard. X is going to equal...
I'm going to counterspell that.
Oh, it's counterspelled. Okay, all good. Then I will pass the turn.
I'll draw. Oh boy. I'm just going to drop a land and say pass.
And untap, draw, play a land for turn. I'm going to tap 5 and cast my command. I'll pass my turn after that.
I'll untap, I'll draw. Seems really, really good. I'm going to shock in at Temple Garden. Tap for 4 and cast Tana the Bloodsower. And
Nice.
pass turn.
On your end step, I'm going to bank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. Go to 8 colorless. And then I'm going to untap and draw a card. There's a land. I'll play an island. And I'll pass the turn.
Your end step. I'm going to tap 4. I'm going to cast Eva. Does that resolve?
Yep, all good on Eva.
Okay, I'll untap. I'll draw. I will play a forest. And I will pass.
I will untap, draw for turn.
Looking for a real nice memory jar.
Yeah, it's just out there chilling. I'm going to tap 5. I'm going to cast Seaborn Muse.
Oh,
Oh, I was hoping for mine.
I'm going to tap to give all creatures trample and haste until the end of turn.
I will respond to that. Swords to Plowshares targeting Seedborn Muse.
Oh, good. Just in time for me to declare attackers. I'm going to attack Ariel with Kenrith.
I will take that. What is it, 5?
Marco saved us from Mab's board. You saved us from the Seedboard Kenrith combo. Thank you. I will repay this great favor by drawing us some cards very soon.
I have nothing to do. I'll pass it.
In my upkeep, I will cast Enlightened Tutor. It goes on top of my library. I will draw the Sword of Feast and Famine. In my main phase, I would like to equip both Sword of the Animists to Tana the Bloodsower.
Okay, so who do you plan to attack? Just asking.
Probably Marco. Marco did just attack me.
Fine by me.
I would like to move to combat. Marco, I'm attacking you for 4 with Trample. Attack trigger. I go get 2 basic lands into play tapped. I'm gonna get a Plains and a Mountain.
I think Tana's now a tomato. It's getting some real catch up.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Oh, that's great. I liked that a lot.
No, how dare you?
All right, on combat damage, Tana will make me 4 Saproling. Rawr. My scary little plan, boys. And that'll be my turn.
On your end step, I'm going to bank 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana and go to 15. I'm going to draw a card. I think I'm going to pass the turn.
At your end step, I'm going to tap 4, 5, 6, 7, and cast my commander. And then I will go to my turn and untap. Marco killed my board. And I'm going to swing at Marco with Ashaya. It is currently a 10-10.
I'll take 10.
Oh no, I'm not done yet. Flash out a Rampaging Baloths. It'll make a 4/4 beast. And then I'm going to tap 3 and flash out a Springbloom Druid, which I will then sack to itself, get 2 basics. And I will get 2 more beasts, so there's 3 of them.
That would be 21 commander damage if my math is correct. Before combat damage, I'm going to rapid hybridization targeting Ashaya.
That is what you get, you big tree.
I like y'all punching each other. It's cool and fun to watch.
I'll pass turn.
I'll untap. I'll draw for turn. Yeah, might as well. I'm going to crack the memory jar, set aside our hands, and we can draw some. I'm going to play a Reflecting Pool for turn. I'm going to tap 2 and cast a Dockside Extortionist. I will create 7 trade. I'll tap 3 and cast Saheeli, Sublime Artificer. I'll just move to the end of my turn.
Okay, I'll have some stuff to do since these cards are going to go away.
I'm going to hold priority on my end step real quick, and I'm going to put a +1 counter on Kenrith. And that's it.
Okay, so in your instep, I'm going to cast Thieving Skydiver. Ariel, what is the CMC on that Sword of the Animist?
It is 2, and I have 2 of them.
Okay, so I'm going to kick Thieving Skydiver X equals 2. So I would like to take that Sword of the Animist and attach it to Thieving Skydiver. Go to 10 colorless and flash out a Simic Signet. Cast Pongify, targeting rampaging Baloths, and I'm gonna cast Return to Nature. Destroy, Ariel, your copy of Sword of the Animist.
That was not very cash money of you, Ken.
Thank you. Okay, so are we discarding and memory jarring?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll untap and draw. I'll play an Arid Mesa and crack it, and I'm going to get the Ground of the Stomping variety.
Marco, am I correct in thinking that if you have a sack outlet, you'll be able to assemble infinite mana with Dockside Extortionist?
Well, yeah, because it costs 5 to reanimate him from the graveyard.
Cool.
I'm going to pay 3 to cast a Sword of Feast and Famine. I would like to pay 2 to equip it to Tana the Bloodsower. I'll pay 3 and cast a Darksteel Plate.
You gonna hit me, Ariel?
I'm going to move to combat, and how'd you guess it, man? Attacking you for 4. Don't even test me.
Big mad.
Pro green.
You are going to discard a card, and I'm going to untap my lands. I'm going to just tap 2 and equip Darksteel Plate to Tana. I will pass the turn.
On your end step, I'm going to bank 2, 3, 4 mana and go to 13 colorless. Then I'm going to untap. Draw a card. I'll go to 11 colorless and cast an Arcane Signet. I will move to combat, declare attacks at Marco in the air for 3, trigger Sword of the Animist. I'll
That's
get
why
this
Sword
island.
was going to be so awesome.
I mean, Marco's closest to having infinite mana.
You're the one who saved him, first of all.
I'm going to pass the turn.
I'll draw. I'm gonna pass turn.
In your end step, I'm going to crack a treasure. I'm going to cast a Vampiric Tutor.
Definitely don't let him do that.
You get a sack outlet. I'll respond to the Vampiric Tutor. Cast Stroke of Genius. X is going to equal 7, targeting myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, it's not looking that good, folks. Yeah, I'm gonna use my 2 colorless and tap the Tropical Island for a blue, and I'm gonna cast Windfall.
In response, I'm gonna cast Wood Elves.
In response, I'm going to cast Generous Gift, targeting Kenrith. I got you an elephant, Marco. I hope you like it.
So we're all gonna draw how many?
9. Okay, so I'm going to, still in response to the good old Vampiric Tutor, tap this Soul Ring for 2. I'll have 1 floating. I'll cast a Mana Vault. I'm going to tap the Mana Vault for 3, so I'll go to 4 colorless and then go to 3 colorless and cast a Sensei's Divining Top, and then I'm going to activate Top. And I'm going to rearrange them like this, and then I'm going to activate Top to draw a card. I'm going to tap the Breeding Pool for blue and cast Swan Song, targeting the Vampiric Tutor.
We got him, R2.
Yep.
In response to Swan Song.
I drew Marco like 9 cards, so he probably drew a sack outlet anyway.
I only have 1 in here.
Oh.
It's a sheep in wolf's clothing. In response to your Swan Song, I'm gonna cast my command.
Marco, you will get a bird.
I got a burb.
And an elephant.
And an elephant.
Okay, so still in Mab's instep, I'm going to flash out a Heartwood Storyteller, and Kruphix is now a creature. That is all I got.
What's up, Spider-Man?
Untap. Draw for turn. I'm going to play a magic. Play Forbidden Orchard. Sack 2 treasure and cast a Demonic Tutor.
Trigger Heartwood Storyteller. Oh, and trigger Heartwood on Mana Crypt as well. Everybody who's not Marco will draw 2 cards.
Have you been making your servos when you cast non-creature spells?
Oh, I haven't. Sweet. I have 3 servos. 3. I'm going to play an Ashnod's Altar. And then I guess, yeah, I sack 2 servos and float 4 mana.
Oh, trigger Heartwood Storyteller on the Ashnod's Altar.
I'll cast King Kenrith.
Nice. Okay, I guess I have to respond to Kenrith to just try to dig. So I will cast a Sensei's Divining Top, trigger Heartwood Storyteller, so everybody who's not me may draw. I don't think I have another counter spell. It just costs 1 blue, and I'm going to activate Sensei's Divining Top.
In response to your activation, I'm going to sack Dockside with Ashnod's Altar, float 2 colorless.
No, I find nothing. I find nothing.
Kenrith will enter. I'll sack another servo. I'll have 4 floating. I'll sack a treasure, going down to 5 treasure to bring Dockside Extortionist back into it.
Oh yeah, that looks like a loop to me.
Looks loopy to me too.
After creating infinite mana, I'll do the Kruphix thing, and I will
How dare you?
I will draw you all out of your decks.